This is Dirty Sheets Breaking News.
Hello everyone, this is Nick from New York, and this is another episode of DS Breaking News. And this one has to do with the finish to the Hell in a Cell match between Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. So, for most of the fans in the WWE Universe, they were very surprised by Sami Zayn's assistance of Kevin Owens at the end of the match. We at the Dirty Sheets, though, weren't actually that surprised, and we'll get into that in a second. So, the original founder of the Dirty Sheets, Mr. Billy Body, had his Twitter account suspended and hacked into a couple of weeks ago, and it was revealed that he was having private conversations with none other than SmackDown head writer Brian Road Dogg James. Now, we aren't going to get into any of the stuff that Mr. James and Mr. Body spoke about privately because that would break Road Dogg's, confidence in us, and he had asked us to keep that stuff private, so we're not going to disseminate any knowledge that's not already out there. But that doesn't stop us from talking about something that was discussed publicly on Twitter between Brian Road Dogg James and Billy Body. So on September 2nd, there was a conversation going back and forth where Billy was criticizing Road Dogg on the booking decisions that had recently been made on SmackDown. Basically, the gist of what Billy was saying was that SmackDown Live had become stale and the writing was complacent and seemed like a show that was in a holding pattern that had run out of ideas. So, Billy gave Road Dogg an idea. Well before the match between Shane and Kevin Owens in the cell was announced, Billy suggested to Road Dogg, "Hey Road Dogg, why don't you have Sami Zayn help Kevin Owens out, and then, you can book Sami into being frustrated with SmackDown and create a whole set of storylines out of this." Now, Billy just thought that was another suggestion and kind of forgot about it and went on his merry way. Well, to everyone's shock and surprise, Sami Zayn did assist Kevin Owens during his match with Shane McMahon. Billy was sitting there in his house and saying, "My God, I booked this. This is exactly the finish I suggested to Road Dogg." Do we at the Dirty Sheets think this is a coincidence? Not at all. We do think that SmackDown is a show that's run out of ideas and has been complacent and in a holding pattern for quite some time now, basically since Jinder had become the WWE champion. And it's not a shock that when Road Dogg sees a good idea, he goes with it. Billy got his idea on TV, which, as it turns out, is a lot more than some WWE creative team members can say about themselves. Thanks so much for watching this episode of DS Breaking News. Please give us a like and subscribe, because not only are we the #1 source for pro wrestling news and analysis, but Billy's now the head writer of SmackDown.